I'm going to show you the exact initial supplier communication strategies that I use in my own business that has helped me build a multi-million-dollar business in less than 2 years. And after many, many hours of contacting suppliers over and over again, I finally figured out the formula to get suppliers to want to work with you, to see you as a professional, and to want to give you the best prices so that you can grow your Amazon FBA business as quickly as possible. And I want to share the strategy with you so that you can use the same exact strategy to help get your way to financial freedom. All I ask is for you to like and subscribe to my channel so that I can help and reach more people out there. And if this video gets 50 likes, I will leave the link to the template in the description below. Relationships are everything with a supplier. You are both a team. If you make money, they make money, and both of you grow as a business. So for me, after gaining a really, really strong relationship over time with my supplier, now I don't have to pay a single penny to my supplier until 60 days after they ship my goods from their warehouse. This gives me so much flexibility for cash flow and gives me a lot of room to grow my business at a very quick pace. Right now is all about setting that foundation with the supplier. We want to make sure that the supplier wants to work with us, and we want to make sure that we want to work with them. And let's get to it. So, all right, getting started. So you are about to send your first message over to your suppliers. I know this is very intimidating. Why? Because I've been in your shoes. I've been through this process for the first time also. And I don't want you to worry. Why? Because the suppliers are people just like you and I, and they are also seeking out new business opportunities. As long as you come off as professional, you know what you want, and you're not wasting their time, then that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, they are on your side, because if you make a lot of money, then they will make a lot of money too. First things first, here are some important notes. So we want to first send our message over to the suppliers on Alibaba and then take them off of Alibaba onto WeChat, email, or Skype. So if you don't know how to use Alibaba or how to contact suppliers, I made a video on that. It's going to be in the description or above somewhere over here. But why take them off of Alibaba? So there are two things. One is that sometimes I heard from other sellers that they lose communication, lose contact with that supplier on Alibaba, because sometimes for some reason the Alibaba messaging system deletes their history. So there are two things that you lose. You lose contact with them, and then two, let's say you have contact with them, you also lose the proof if you lose the messaging. So let's say they give you a price for $5, then you lose that leverage for the $5, and then later on they say no, it's $7, and you don't have proof to show them. So that's why. Number two, I like to take them onto email, because I'm able to organize all the emails way better, put them all in the folder so that I know exactly where everything is. You can't really organize all of your contacts and everything like that and all the data on Alibaba's website. So it's a numbers game. Don't overthink it. There is a high chance that they are not going to answer you, most of them. And also, we want to collect as much data as possible, collect as many prices as possible so that we can crunch the numbers to see if this product is profitable. We want to be as concise and as efficient as possible. So we want to collect as much information as possible so that we can make a decision with this product. Also, we want to be able to ask all the questions that we have for the product, about the product, to the supplier, all in one message, so that we skip all the back and forth emails and stop wasting time for ourselves. And then we want to come off as professional to these suppliers, because we want to build a long-term, respectful relationship with these suppliers if we decide that we want to work with them after the initial contact. And then it's going to give us a higher chance that they are going to respond to us. A big tip I have for you is to be professional. So we want to make a very good first impression with our suppliers so that they respond to us and so that we look like a very good lead for their company. If we are a good lead for their company, they're going to want to give us really good price and also a really good production lead time. How do we do this? By not wasting their time. Know exactly what you want with your product when you're reaching out to them. Also, don't make them think that you're wasting their time, and do all the research on what you want with your product before contacting them, okay? And if you think about it, suppliers probably get hundreds of inquiries every single day, and most buyers, you and I, do not follow through with them. So if you think about our plan, we are planning to reach out to 50 to 100 suppliers, and we are only going to pick one supplier out of all of those suppliers. So if you think about it, if you were in their shoes, they're getting 100 inquiries every single day. Only one buyer out of that 100 inquiries is going to follow through with them. So it's most likely that they are not going to respond to you unless you come off as professional, and we want to create the highest chances of them to respond to us. What's making you hesitant with contacting suppliers? Let me know in the comment section below. Here are things not to do. Do not disrespect the supplier. If you think about it the other way around, if they keep disrespecting you, you are not going to want to work with them. Also, do not blame the supplier. You guys are supposed to be a team. If there are any issues, figure it out together, because if you make money, they make money and they want to help you grow. And remember that they are people just like you and I. If you are always blaming them, it's going to make the relationship sour. And whenever you talk to them, they are not going to want to talk to you and help you out with anything. Later on, if they find out, they might get a sour taste in their mouth and they might not want to work with you anymore. So do not do that. Do this instead. Show them that you know exactly what you want, what you're looking for with your product, the specs, the quality, the quantity, etc. Let them know that you are a growing business. Technically, you are not lying. This makes them want to help you more. Also, if you have a forecast plan that you wrote out, so a plan that you drew up, share this with them. So let's say right now you're only going to do one product and you tell them that you plan to do 10 products. If this becomes successful, they're going to think, wow, this one product might get us 10 products later on, and they might do 20 products the following year. It's going to make them think that they're going to make a lot of money, and it's going to want to make them want to help you out and grow your business. And lastly, ensure them that you want to build a long-term business relationship with them. This is just going to help them, make them want to help you more, to know that you're going to stick around the long term, right? Because if it's a long-term investment, they know that they're going to make a lot of money in the long run with you. Also, it's going to be really good for communication, so that it's going to be more friendly with each other. It's going to help you guys out with each other, just build a really good rapport, so you can help each other build a really good relationship, really good business. And you're not going to have that business front that most businesses have. When things are more personal, then you are more relatable to that person. They want to help you more. And then they might want to help give you a better price right now, because they know that if they help you out now with a good price, they will benefit in the long run with this. And then they're going to want to negotiate with their boss right now to help you out. They'll say, hey, this person wants to stay around the long run. They're going to have one product now, but in the long run, they plan to do 10, 20 products. If we give them a really low price right now, it's going to benefit us in the long run. The next thing I have for you is to be efficient. Number all the questions that you have for your supplier, so that you know exactly what questions that they answer for you, and it's more streamlined. Also, you want to skip all of the back and forth emails with your supplier. How do we do this? We skip the back and forth emails by asking questions to potential answers that your suppliers might have for you. So for example, let's say that the product you want to ask about is a leather belt. Question 1, can you use a leather of 3.6 millimeter thickness? Question 2, if yes, how much more will it cost versus a 3.0 millimeter thickness? Question 3, if no, what is your recommendation for increasing the quality of the belt without compromising the price? By doing this, you are skipping 3 to 4 back and forth emails, which is going to save you a lot of time. If you want to know the exact blueprint on how to create a successful and efficient Amazon FBA business, I have a course that teaches you every single step to starting a successful Amazon FBA business to scaling it to $100,000 per month. I also share what I'm working on in real time with my business and how I'm maneuvering around all of the curveballs that Amazon throws at us. One really great thing about this course is that I host bi-weekly Zoom calls where I can answer all of your questions to help guide you to your highest chances of success. I really want to help people escape the 9-to-5 jobs so that they can really live their life right now and gain freedom in their lives. So if you're interested, shoot me an email. The email is going to be in the description below, and then I'll add you to the waitlist for when I reopen the course to more students. So now I want to share with you the exact template that I use when reaching out to suppliers for the first time. So let's hop on to the sheet. So here's the sheet, supplier outreach. Here's the template, exactly what you will send to them. You don't have to change anything on here besides what's in gray. Whatever's in gray is what you fill out. Everything else is pre-written for you, which is really great. So I'm going to go through everything with you. I'm a purchasing agent for a company. This is your company. We are a large growing e-commerce company in your niche. This is the niche product you want to sell, the market you want to sell in. And we are looking to expand our brand into this new market. So the reason why you're saying this is because you're showing them that you are a seller already and you just are looking for a new supplier because you want to expand the brand, okay? So it makes them see you as more of a professional. You want to put the name of the product here, any specs here, and the pictures here. So let's say, for instance, the product inquired is this exact product. So what I would do for the title name is I would take this, literally, stainless steel coffee mug with handle, 12-ounce double wall, vacuum insulated with lid. And then I'll paste that there. And if you want to know the specs, you have to put the specs in. So I would take the stainless steel, 12-ounce double wall, right? I'll put that there. And also, if you want to know the size of the product and the weight of the product, if you want to get very specific and you want to copy this exact product here, go down to the details page and it shows it right here. Okay. Also, you can, if you want to look here, it might have it here. So you can show this picture as well. And you want to tell them the size of the product. Pictures, you want to be as detailed and specific as possible with the pictures so that they know exactly what you want. If you don't know, if you can't convey it with the pictures 100%, then they might get confused. So let's just say this is the exact product that you want. What I would do is I would literally just copy and paste these pictures and put it on there. If you have designs or artwork that you want to include, make sure that you include it there, because that might increase the price and they'll know exactly what you want. It'll help make everything more smoother, a smoother process. Here are the questions that you want to ask. So your company name, your company email. You want to ask for a price, a large order, and a small test order, because usually a small test order, it's more expensive per piece, and a large order is a lot cheaper per piece. So what we want to do is be able to leverage the lower price from the large quantity order and get that low price for the low test order quantity. That's our goal with it. So let's say, for instance, if you're confused about that, you want to ask for a large order. So let's say 3,000 pieces, and let's say 3,000 pieces is $1 per piece. And then if you want to order 300 pieces for a test order, it's $3 per piece. So we want to take the $1 for the large order for the small test order, okay? So that's what we want to do. We want to ask for a production lead time. What is your MOQ? That is the minimum order quantity. We want to be able to make sure that they will be able to do the order that we want, because we don't want to order like 3,000 pieces now. We might only want to order 500 to 1,000 pieces. And then you want to ask, how much does a sample cost, including airfare to wherever you live? How long does it take to make the sample made and sent to us? Because remember, we want to get this product going as quickly as possible. Do you accept PayPal for your samples? If so, what is your PayPal email address? This is just what I ask. You can do whatever you want. What is the size and weight of your cartons and how many units in each carton? So I ask this because later on, this is vital to know for shipping costs. You want to calculate shipping costs into your profits before going forward with the product. And if you know all this beforehand, you will be able to know how much it will cost to ship your products. And then any extra questions that you have, ask below here, okay? So next thing I say here is, please note we do not check our Alibaba inbox. Please respond to our questions via email. Our email is whatever your email is, Robby Jhin, whatever, at robbyjhin.com. We cannot communicate on Alibaba, so please email us. So this will also give you a better group of suppliers that really want to work with you. They'll go take the initial step to reach out to you via email and go off of Alibaba. To punch in your email address is not just so you know that these people actually want business from someone else. And then you say, thank you, Robby. P.S. I am looking to build a strong, everlasting relationship with you. By saying this, you're saying that you want to do this long term, that you want to do a marathon with them, and you don't want to just have a one-time production with them. And that's really it. There you have it. Now you know exactly what to do and what to say when reaching out to suppliers for the first time. This is exactly what I do when outreaching to suppliers for the first time. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more valuable content. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Peace.